What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So as you guys know, like about a month ago or two ago, I went ahead and bought the Samsung Galaxy Fold, and I think it's a really cool thing. I thought it was really interesting how they took the approach, whatever. It was the first time I ever held a Galaxy Fold, and I was like, you know what? If it wasn't for the problems that this phone had, I'm sure this would have been a humongous success. And it seems like with this new leak of the Samsung Galaxy Fold 2, they're taking a much different approach, and this approach makes a lot more sense, and I feel like it's a lot more realistic, and I hope Samsung goes with this because I think a lot more people are going to actually end up buying this if it does end up looking like this. Now, this specific article is coming from allaboutsamsung.de. I don't know what language this website is in. It might be German, it might be Danish, it might be, I have no idea. But I'll go ahead and read a little bit to you in the best way I can. So, das Samsung Fold ist erst seit wenigen Monaten auf dem Markt. It's the Arbeit Samsung. So pretty much, I'm sure what they're saying is that the Samsung Galaxy Fold 2 is leaked. If you look at the first image, you can see that instead of folding like half, like folding in half and opening it up, this one is folding in half, but much more like a flip phone would, or more like the Motorola Razr. And this makes so much more sense. And after looking at it this way, I'm like, why didn't Samsung go with this way the first time? You know what I mean? Now, if you actually continue to look, you can see you have that hole punch display, which is similar to what the Samsung Galaxy S10 is bringing, or the Samsung Galaxy S11 is bringing. It's going to have that same hole punch display in the center, just like the Note 10 as we saw before. You can see that you do have a crease in the middle that's pretty apparent. The Motorola Razr doesn't have a crease, so hopefully they can fix that by the time it comes out. And then as we go down, you can see a better glimpse of it. And you know what? It does have a lot of bezel on it, that's for sure. But I think it's justifiable with the amount of technology that's going on with it. If you've seen the Motorola Razr, that also has a bit of bezel on it. This one is totally okay. I'm totally okay with this. But you can see when it's fully open, there's not really a crease in the middle, which is nice. And they're saying they're using that same Infinity O AMOLED panel. This way, you won't necessarily have any disadvantages picking up this phone over an S10 or S11 for that matter. I keep saying S10. And you also get a different viewpoint of the Galaxy Fold as well, and you get a couple more viewing angles. Now, here's the interesting thing that doesn't really make much sense to me. When the phone is closed, as you can see, it literally looks just like a flip phone. I don't know if that display that's on the front saying 1745, I don't know if that's going to go for the whole entire display, if that's only like the always on display in the front. But the thing that freaks me out the most is that camera sensor. Like, it's only a dual camera setup. On the Samsung Galaxy Fold, we had a triple camera setup and like another 2 cameras on the front of it. So this is kind of weird. I don't know why they would go backwards in the camera sensors. That's the only issue I have with this render, or that I have with this mock-up, or whatever this actual, or maybe this is the real thing. This is the only issue I have with it, is everything else seemed fine and checked off all the boxes, but why would they put a 2 camera setup on the back of it? You know, that doesn't really make any sense to me. The Samsung Galaxy S10, I mean the S10e has 2 camera sensors, and that costs $699, whatever it costs. The Galaxy Fold 2, this one's going to cost a lot more than that. So what this potentially means to me is that this might be the cheaper model of the Galaxy Fold. Samsung might be making 2 different models of the Samsung Galaxy Fold, something like a Galaxy Fold 2 and then a Galaxy Fold 2 Lite. That's kind of something I would see happening, you know, because they usually justify the cheaper models with the dual camera setup and the more expensive models with the triple camera setup. So if they're going to go this foldable technology route, this is the only thing that makes sense to me, if they put a dual camera setup on it, and this will be the technically cheaper model. If this is that more expensive model, then that's not really fair, dude. Like, come on. They need to put at least a triple camera setup on it. The S11 is going to have like 50 camera sensors on it, so hopefully Samsung can do something about it. But that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it'll mean so much if you guys could hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. All those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.